The wonders of the universe with Professor Brian Cox now.
All right.
Easy, Tiger. Yes, Brian Cox, who, of course, used to be in the pop singing group D-Ream. Well, he's back, and he came up with a handy tip for telling the date.
These towers form an ancient solar calendar. Now, at different times of year, the sunrise point is at a different place on the horizon. Actually, December 21st, which here in the southern hemisphere is the summer solstice, the longest day, and the sun rises just to the right of the rightmost tower. Then, as the year passes, the sun moves through the towers until on June 21st, which is the winter solstice, the shortest day, it rises just to the left of the leftmost tower, actually just in between that mountain you can see in the distance and the leftmost tower. So at any time of year, if you watch the sun rise, you can measure its position and you can tell within an accuracy of 2 or 3 days the date.
Of course, the other way is to look at your phone. It's normally on there. Actually, just thinking about it, what is the date? I've got one of those watches that tells you this. No, it doesn't seem to work so well indoors. I don't know, I think maybe Brian is a little bit depressed. He seems to be on a bit of a downer.
Every single one of the 200 billion stars in our galaxy will go out. And just as the death of the sun means the end of life on our planet, so the death of every star will extinguish any possibility of life in the universe.
Well, as D-Ream used to say, things can only get better. Yeah, actually, I used to be able to do an impression of Professor Brian Cox. Yeah. Tonight, Matthew, I am going to be Professor Brian Cox.
In order to understand where we came from, we have to understand events that happened in the first few seconds of the life of the universe.
Whatever you say about Professor Brian Cox, he does make you stop and think.
Every atom in my body was once part of something else. So, an ancient tree, or a dinosaur, or a rock. In fact, definitely a rock.
Now, I liked being an ancient tree. I liked being a dinosaur. I liked being a rock. Definitely a rock. But which is better? There's only one way to find out. See you after the break. Come on, tree!